What's up, everybody? Welcome back. We got more Billy Joel on the channel for today, and we're doing Honesty.
It's been a while since we did a Billy Joel track.
The last one that we did was Uptown Girl.
Yeah, that one was funny. I like the video.
Had some Grease vibes, and we also did Grease shortly after that.
Yes,
so
we did.
We're going to see what this one is all about from Billy Joel, but I have loved my exposure to Billy Joel. Fantastic songwriter.
Yeah, and I love that he has so many different vibes, like Piano Man to Uptown Girl to We Didn't Start the Fire. Like, all of those are so different, right?
Scenes from Italian Restaurant is another one that we've done.
Yeah.
And I've liked everything from Billy Joel. Obviously, there's some things that I enjoy a little bit more. And Piano Man, the first introduction that we had to Billy Joel, was mind-blowing to me. But this song, I think, has some prowess in terms of songwriting. And people, I think, highlight this as Billy Joel's great songwriting ability. So
Cool.
I'm interested to see what it's all about because I loved Piano Man, like I said. So if this is anywhere near Piano Man, then I'll enjoy it, that's for sure. And before we start, we got
Pop quiz question. So we want to know what song or what year was this song written?
If you know it, drop it down low. Don't worry if you don't. We'll tell you at the end. Yeah. But you ready to check out a little more Billy?
I am. Let's do it.
Let's get it.
If you search for tenderness, it isn't hard to find. You can have the love you need to live. But if you look for truthfulness, you might just as well be blind. It always seems to be so hard to give. Honesty is such a lonely word. Everyone is so untrue. Honesty is hardly ever heard, and mostly what I need from you.
Ooh.
I can always find someone to say they sympathize if I wear my heart out on my sleeve. But I don't want some pretty face to tell me pretty lies. All I want is someone to believe. Honesty,
Sing it, Billy.
Fire.
such a lonely word. Everyone is so untrue. Honesty is hardly ever heard, and mostly what I need from you.
Fire from Billy again.
Yeah, he just sounds so like passionate and, just soulful in this one.
Yeah, it's funny that we were talking about Piano Man in the introduction
They're
because
playing the piano.
it does, well, I mean, that's what Billy's known for, right?
Yeah.
But I think it reminds me of that sound, that aura of Piano Man. Obviously a ballad feel to this one.
Yes, a little bit slower.
Yeah, and so powerful of a message. I mean, talking about the importance of honesty and how often it gets overlooked in our relationships and maybe even friendships and just the general community of life,
I was
right?
thinking, like, if Billy thought people were having trouble with being genuine and true in this time period, I don't know how he'd fare today, but...
Well, I mean, I think maybe you're highlighting social media, right? In that respect, right? People are not always honest on social media.
Yeah, we always only see people's best foot
Exactly,
forward.
right? So that is applicable in today's sense that, this is very relevant today, maybe differently to what he's talking about, but still very relevant. And, beyond that, though, we have a great composition in the song, right?
Yeah.
Fire melody with the piano.
Yeah, I love the piano in this.
And I love how the bass is sitting in with that groove as well with the piano. They're overlaid and layered perfectly. Sounds fantastic in the mix. And it's just everything we've done in the composition wise, and we mentioned his songwriting capabilities, but everything has so much life, and it's so dynamic of a sound when you listen to Billy Joel. And I never go into it knowing what I'm going to get from him.
Yeah, like I said, and before we started, he's had so many kind of different diverse sounds, but they all sound incredible. I think with this one too, like the clearness in his voice, like the clarity, also allows the storytelling in the song to come through very well as well.
I might think this is his best vocal performance that we've heard. I mean, it's, that we've done a few songs, so maybe if I compared it to another one, I might reconsider that, but it's a really strong vocal performance. And like you said, the clarity is there, which allows him to tell the story. And Piano Man, I think he may, if I remember correctly, it may have been less about the vocals and more about the story and the way it was all put together. This one, I feel like he's singing that ballad emotional feel.
Saying, like that soulful passion is really pouring out of him.
Yeah, and it's fantastic. So I'm really liking this one. You're liking it too.
Me too.
Let's rewind it a little bit. I love the build as well. As the song goes, we build up and it brings in even more drama to get that emotional ballad captured. Anyways, let's keep it going.
Untrue. Is hardly ever heard, and mostly what I need from you. I can find a lover, I can find a friend, I can have security until the bitter end. Anyone can comfort me with promises again. I know. When I'm deep inside of me, don't be too concerned. I won't ask for nothing while I'm gone. When I want sincerity, tell me where else can I turn? 'Cause you're the one that I depend upon. Honesty is such a lonely word. Everyone is so untrue. Honesty is hardly ever heard, and mostly what I need from you.
Sheesh, Billy.
Yeah, that was so powerful in, the grittiness of his voice that he came through with. I don't think we've heard that from him either.
No, definitely not.
It was the raw passion, the raw emotion of how much he wants that honesty.
Yeah.
That's all I want is a little bit of honesty. Come on, give it to me. And that was coming through in the vocal, and it was so outstanding. I really, really like this song.
Yeah, and like you said, I think that this is definitely his strongest vocal performance in terms of the clarity and just really being able to appreciate his vocals stand alone, opposed to, I think, obviously the songwriting and everything else, the composition, everything was great. But to me, his vocal really stood out in this, whereas some of the other ones, other elements stood out more than the vocal.
The thing I like about Billy Joel as well is it seems like he is the focal point of all the songs, you know? He doesn't need a lot of, bells and whistles to magnify the song for what it is. It's just him with his performance and the musical composition, right? And it's Billy Joel, you know what I mean? Like it's not like Billy Joel and fire guitar solo or a crazy amount of other additives from an instrumental component. It's like everything just kind of flows together so well. And then he's the standout star, the spotlight is on him and he always performs and keeps you captivated.
Yeah, I think part of that too, though, is because he's so good on the piano as well, right?
Yeah,
you don't really need very many, you don't really need much distraction with other instrumentation because between his vocal and the piano, that already is sounds so good.
Yeah, the melodies that he puts together are obviously fantastic, and that's the songwriting that we talked about in the beginning. So
Yeah.
I've really, been blown away. Billy Joel is one of the people that we've done on the channel where I'm so glad we got to check out some of his catalog. I think he's got a lot more to get into.
Yeah,
so if you
let us
guys,
know.
if you guys got any recommendations, we always appreciate those insights. So you know what to do now. Get in those comments and let us know. Before we go, Sam, what is the answer to that pop quiz question?
This song was written and released in 1978.
1978.
Yep.
We got lots of time passed since then, almost 50 years.
I know, it's crazy to think about.
And it is going down in history and living on because it is fire, and we are reliving it now.
Sounds just
today,
as fabulous today as it did back then.
for the first time in 2024, which is
Yes.
fantastic that we get to experience it. So we enjoy you guys coming alongside us with us. Coming alongside us with us. No, that doesn't make sense. We enjoy when you guys come with us on this journey.
Yes, so come join.
So hit that subscribe button. Don't forget your notification bell. That'll notify you anytime we drop something. And be sure to come back tomorrow when we drop 2 more videos.
Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you next time.